Good evening to you. It is the first day of February, the month of love. I hope it all goes well for you. But for us here at the Uganda Catholic Television, it is time for the news. I'm Sunday Gloria Aboch. Education is attributed the reduction in the number of children at primary level to the effects of COVID-19 and child labor. They noted that school-going children, especially boys, dropped out of school to look for money, carrying out manual jobs. Philbert Bwaguma, the General Secretary of Uganda National Teachers Union, UNATO, said that government needs to make primary and secondary education compulsory to curb the reducing numbers of students in schools.
It is not true that all people can be the same. It's high time, now that we have the Education Policy Review Commission, that we now look at how do we account for every learner who enters the school system. There are those who are academically able. They will perform very well in mathematics, perform very well in English, science, and social studies. But there are those who are very good at crafts making. If he or she does something, you want to keep looking at it. There are those who are very good at singing at that lower stage. They are very good at possibly playing football. But there is no assessment for them. So the system we have will say you are ungraded. We need to look at the assessment that brings all learners who go to the school system, identify their potentials, develop their potentials, and then we leave this business of ungraded. We shall have you who is skilled, graded in that area, and you who is academically able, graded in that area, and you all pursue your education in those lines. In 2022, there are so many children who skipped P7 but registered when they were in P5, P6, and they did exams. Now, to someone who is outside, you will know those were the candidates and the number was high. But remember, the parents were scared of the physique of the learners because of the COVID-19 lockdown and school closures. The children overgrew, and therefore the parents had to rush them through the system, and they did not study P7. But also we have issues of child labor. When you go to all these plantations, be it sugarcane, be it tea plantations, tobacco, be it coffee plantations, children are all over working in these plantations. Go to mining areas, they are busy in mines. Go to fishing areas, the children are busy. And others are in domestic work, others are just in trading centers and streets. Now, all these added together will reduce the number of children in school. Now, when you talk about boys dropping out more than girls, that is where they are. They are in mines, they are in plantations, they are in fishing, and they are doing domestic work. They are all aware that the teachers are demotivated because of the action of discriminating. And therefore, if the budget process goes on without particular attention to the enhancement of teachers' salaries, then the answer is the obvious. There will be no teaching and learning. And I have told you, the teachers may be in schools, may be in education institutions, but when they are not teaching, and that does not help you, even if you allocate meager resources to the ministry, they will be put to waste. You must solve the teacher issue.
The opposition has been advised to follow the legal processes if they are to register success in finding out the whereabouts of their missing supporters. Gideon Tugume, a founding member of the National Unity Platform, urged NUP to play politics and use it to implicate the credibility of the government, which is being tasked through the courts of law to present the missing persons.
For the missing persons, court is always the best option. If there is any missing person, is reported to police, then police makes a report and maybe say we don't know where that person is. And if the complainant is not satisfied with the police report, you can apply to court. I always advise people to apply for habeas corpus if at all they know where those people are. If they don't know, then of course whom would you sue? Whom are they going to sue if they don't know where these people are? You know, they are saying the relatives know, but the relatives must tell exactly who exactly arrested them. If you are saying that a person was arrested by, CMI, then that means the army has to be held responsible, and an habeas corpus has to be issued against the army. Of course, the opposition plays some politics, and they can also do something. You remember how they took some people to Nairobi, Kenya, and they went and paraded them as if they are being tortured by the government. But some of these people had not been tortured, which is the truth. Dr. Besigye was there, General Muntu was there, and others, including Chakuranya and other people. Of course, also government arrests some people and they torture some people. There have been people who have been tortured, including myself. I was once tortured by the state. They can torture you. So the truth normally lies in the person who talks to the media. So any other party can buy somebody to give evidence. But the opposition, we cannot now remove Museveni. And we must accept that we want to remain in the opposition forever. Because President Museveni has organized himself. Politics, you must plan. And this plan cannot be, you can't plan alone. So if they think they can plan alone and win Museveni, it is not there. For me, by the way, I would advise them that let us not go for elections for 2026 presidential. At least we can go for MPs if we want to be in the opposition and one. But the issue of the presidency is already gone.
And now Christians in Tunyi Parish, located in Bulambuli district, have been strengthened in the Catholic faith through the sacrament of confirmation. The Most Reverend Dr. Emmanuel Obo, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Archdiocese of Tororo, confirmed the 2,084 Christians at Tunyi Parish.
Mufukira moyo mkosefu umugasha uwa bulamu uwiha hubaromi hulahulwa Pentakoti shaluno agubiha hobubira mwisakramento ya konfirmasio mufukirira.
Mufukirira. Okay, you have passed the examination. You have passed the examination 100%. We all want. When you were asked on the road there, where were you going? Were you coming to see the bishop? Also, but more so, you are coming to receive the sacrament of confirmation. And that's the point. Those people of that time, they received the sacrament of confirmation with a fire, small fire on their heads. Now I'm going to ask you. Today you will not see the fire. But if that fire came on the head of each one of you, shall we be here? If you just see fire on each one has a fire on his head or her head, what shall we do? We shall run away. We cannot run away from God. You cannot run away from God. So God is making us His children. God is making us His children every day. He talks to us through other people. And He brings His power through His servants. And here we are. I would like to thank the families. Obviously, I would like to thank my catechists, my fellow catechists. They know that we are equal. When they preach, all these voices, when they preach here in Dunya, yeah, they make my message easier to reach every home. And so they know very well that on our day, we honor our day. But I will call also one day, we call also our honorables to come and honor our day. Yes. We thank the parents who have helped you and accepted and allowed you to come. Allow you to come today or during this moment of preparation, that you become fully Christian. Someone said there, we are more Christian than yesterday. When you go back home today, you will be more Christian than yesterday. You will have a new spirit living in you. So don't take for granted.
The government has been asked to comply and respond to the demands of intern doctors whose announcement of a sit-down strike, citing non-compliance by the Health Ministry to effect the presidential directive of increasing their allowances. The intern doctors argued that low pay is among the very many reasons why many experienced health practitioners are leaving the country for greener pastures.
Appeal to the government is to ensure that they implement what they agreed on with the bodies, with several bodies of health workers, with the Union of Education that governs them. They agreed to pay half of whom are fully qualified health worker that will be paying at least 50%. They agreed to increase the salaries of all teachers across all disciplines, be it science, be it arts. However, when it came to implementation, it was discriminatory.
What the government is supposed to do right now is to set the salaries. It should be uniform. Why are you giving a teacher 4 million and you are giving a doctor only 2 million? That is, a doctor goes for 5 years at school and a teacher goes for 2 or 3 years. So generally, why should somebody spend 5 years at school and is earning less than the one who spends less years?
Yet that there is no goodwill by government to implement some of these policies. Because we have seen government asking for supplementary budgets in Parliament. It has been approved. On different issues, all those budgets have been approved. So this one drives us to the point that maybe the government is not looking at it as a priority. But if indeed the government looked at the issue of workers, in particular health workers and teachers, as a priority, trust me, they would be not going on strike by now.
So there is a lack of strategy by the government. I think our planners are not doing well. We have National Planning Authority, which is not planning for this country. And so I don't know where this country is going. Because the intern doctors will always cry. The senior doctors have left the country. They have gone away. When you go to Mulago, you are going to find that surrounding Mulago are the clinics. How can clinics surround the National Hospital? What is the clinic doing around the National Hospital? That means actually people are not working for the government, they are working for themselves.
People going on strike, we're not happy, but they are right. Because when they go on strike, it's the patient, the hospital suffering. No one is attending to them. It's the taxpayers' money suffering because police will always deploy. And by deploying, they facilitate, fuel, what? Are you getting? So there's a lot we suffer. And it's not our wish.
If the government cannot work on the issues of housing for the doctors, the issues of, getting something to eat, there is no lunch, there is no supper, there is no transport. Now, how do you expect a doctor to remain here when Rwanda wants doctors? Tanzania here wants doctors, and our doctors are very good, by the way. So we are training for other people simply because we don't know how to maintain our people. The places of work are almost becoming empty. You go to all places of work, they are full of Kenyans, they are full of Tanzanians, they are full of other people from other countries because we don't have people, our people have gone.
Thank you for watching UCTV News. It is time for Today in History. You are watching UCTV News that takes a break, and we'll be back with the Rome reports.
UCTV, good news for all.
Catch incredible stories of resilience, success.
You can manage that money
with a topping of inspiration.
Get interested in people, not interested in yourself.
Inspire, achieve, repeat.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Toboka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation, Bahinga Bakuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a no car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773 597 166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasese Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
It's unbelievable. Now, companies, businesses, and organizations can make bulk payments easily with Centenary Bank's corporate center SWIFT to anyone without the need of a bank account, anywhere, anytime, just like that. The recipient needs only their funds, national ID, and token number received via SMS to withdraw money from any center agent nearby. The Centenary Bank's corporate center SWIFT is simple, secure, and convenient. You think it's too good to be true? Visit any of our branches countrywide or visit www.centenarybank.co.ug to know more. Centenary Bank. Centenary Bank is a member center group regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits of up to 10 million shillings are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Terms and conditions apply.
UCTV, good news for all.
And finally, from our sporting segment, the Vicar General of the Diocese of Kasese, Monsignor Landers Bwambale, has asked believers in Christ to incorporate sports alongside prayers if they are to have a better health. Monsignor Bwambale made the remarks while speaking to our reporter shortly after witnessing a friendly match between priests in the Diocese of Kasese and workers from Centenary Bank for both Bwera and Kasese branches in Kinyamaseke playgrounds.
We are here at Kinyamaseke football ground for a match between the priests, the clergy of the Diocese of Kasese, and Centenary Bank staff of both Bwera branch and Kasese branch. I know that some people will be wondering why priests are playing. You know, physical fitness is one of the things that we maintain in our lives. So partly, this football match is to help us to be physically fit. But also secondly, we do what we call ora et labora. That is pray and work. So in playing, we are working, but also working in the sense that we want to teach other people that they need to go in for sports to keep themselves healthy. Those who listen to me, allow me to tell you that if you are physically fit, if you do physical exercise from time to time, and sports is part of that physical exercise, then you will certainly live longer. So the priests are here to teach us also to take care of our lives.
In conjunction with our sister branch Bwera, we decided to organize a friendly match with our priests, Diocese of Kasese, just as coming closer to the church, coming closer to the community, and ensuring that we have a strong bond with the community we serve. It's the reason we're here today, to come and share happiness with our customers and with the community. And tell them that the bank is there, it is part of them, to serve them, to ensure that our services are closer to them. While they hear about us, we have decided to come closer to them, and what they can know that we have a lot in stock for them to enjoy. All our services are tailored to their needs. So the message I give them is, please come support our bank to have the products that can meet your financial needs.
Here for a friendly match with the Diocese of Kasese, and also to let the community know that Centenary Bank is not all about keeping money, but we also engage in social activities, we engage in sports, and also to create more awareness. This is an opportunity that has brought so many people. We see the youth, it is holiday time, and so many people around. We have been able to also cross-sell and tell them about Centenary Bank. So we are very happy and we are enjoying every moment. We are enjoying the sports. Our team has good talent, and this is the time to showcase their talent. It's for everybody, and at Centenary Bank we also promote wellness. It is everybody's obligation to ensure that you keep fit. If you engage in every sport, you're making your body very fit. The physical fitness is very necessary for each and everybody. And of course, as staff, we keep most of our time in the bank seated, and this is also an opportunity to exercise, to also make our bodies very active, and also to socialize, to engage with the rest of the community, to take off that fear that these are bankers. We are also the everyday person. We can mingle and also enjoy with each and everybody in the community where we serve.
And that's all time we had for you this February 1st. Do stay tuned to the Uganda Catholic Television. Good news for all. I'm Sunday Gloria Abwatch.